High above the Earth, 1.5 million kilometers away, a silent eye stares into the dark. It sees what no human eye can see, not just stars, not just galaxies, but structures that defy everything we thought we knew. In early 2023, scientists using the James Webb Space Telescope observed something unexpected. A swirling formation of gas and dust, colossal in scale, elegant in motion. It looked like a tornado, a cosmic tornado twisting silently across light years of space. But what exactly was it, and why has it captured the imagination of scientists, artists, and philosophers alike? Let's begin with what was actually discovered. The object was found in a stellar nursery, a region where stars are being born. These nurseries are clouds of cold gas and dust, dense enough to collapse under gravity and ignite the birth of stars. They are chaotic, violent places, but nestled inside this one, the James Webb Telescope found a shape. A vertical spiral, a massive vortex of gas stretching across billions of kilometers. It resembled a tornado, not in weather, but in form. This formation wasn't spinning air, of course, there's no air in space, but it was a rotating column of material, spiraling due to magnetic fields, gravity, and the momentum of nearby stars. It twisted upward from a newly forming star like a breath from the cosmos itself. And it raised questions. Lots of questions. Why does it have that shape? Is it common in stellar nurseries, or is it a rare phenomenon? Is this tornado simply an aesthetic curiosity, or is it part of a hidden structure we've never fully understood? What made this discovery even more astonishing was how detailed it was. The James Webb Telescope doesn't just take photos, it sees in the infrared, a spectrum of light invisible to human eyes. This allows it to pierce through dust clouds, revealing what's hidden inside. Previous telescopes like Hubble could only see the surface. Webb sees the depth, and what it saw was motion. You're not just looking at a still image, you're seeing evidence of dynamics. Gas flowing, matter coiling, a spiral frozen in time, yet alive. Some researchers believe this tornado-shaped structure could be the result of stellar jets, high-speed streams of particles shot out from newborn stars. These jets can shape their surroundings, pushing gas into spirals. Others suggest it's the effect of magnetic fields, twisting space into symmetrical patterns. But there's more. This cosmic tornado sits in a region known as NGC 1333, a star-forming region 960 light-years from Earth. It's relatively close by galactic standards, and yet what we're seeing happened 960 years ago. We're looking back in time, watching a storm that ended centuries before humans built telescopes. And still we ask, why does it look so familiar? Why does a structure in deep space resemble something from our own skies? It's easy to forget, but patterns repeat across nature. Spirals, vortices, branches, from hurricanes to seashells, from galaxies to pine cones. The same mathematical principles emerge over and over again. This isn't coincidence. It's called morphogenesis, the way structures form under physical laws. The same physics that forms a tornado in Kansas shapes a cloud in NGC 1333. But that only deepens the mystery. Because if patterns are universal, does that mean the universe is self-organizing? Does that imply a hidden logic, an underlying geometry that spans all of reality? This is where the cosmic tornado becomes more than just a discovery. It becomes a symbol, a reminder that the universe is not chaos, but a kind of order too complex for us to yet comprehend. James Webb wasn't built to find tornadoes. It was built to look at the early universe, at galaxies so distant their light has taken over 13 billion years to reach us. But on its journey, it started revealing beauty in unexpected places, not just in the grand and distant, but in the nearby and overlooked, like a storm forming in silence in the cradle of stars. To understand the full meaning of this tornado, we have to think bigger. It may be a passing structure, a twist in space, or it may be a missing piece of how stars are born. We already know that stars don't simply ignite. They form through collapse, compression, and balance. Jets, winds, magnetism, these are not side effects. They are active participants. If the tornado is part of this process, if it stabilizes or channels energy, then we're looking at a key component of stellar architecture. A natural engine, sculpting the first moments of a sun. But for all the science, there's something else that haunts this image. It's beautiful, terrifyingly beautiful, because it reminds us of how little we control, of how enormous, ancient, and alive the universe is. We've grown up with the illusion that space is static, that stars are dots, that silence reigns. But the James Webb Telescope keeps telling us something different. Space is not empty. It is dynamic, it moves, it breathes, it builds storms. Storms we cannot hear, storms we cannot touch, but storms that are very real. In ancient times, humans looked up at the sky and saw gods. Zeus among the lightning, Ra riding the sun, Shiva in the dance of stars. Today, we've replaced those gods with equations, but the wonder remains. Because when you see a spiral of dust coiling like a phantom across hundreds of billions of kilometers, you understand something. This is not chaos, and it's choreography, and you're part of it. Your body is made of atoms that were born in stars just like the one forming beneath that tornado. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the carbon in your cells. All of it, forged in fire billions of years ago in events just like this one. So when we look at the cosmic tornado, we're not just looking at a storm, we're looking at a mirror made of stardust and silence. And maybe, just maybe, it's not just showing us where stars come from, it's showing us where we come from too.